prepping and survival lessons from the Iraq War. Make sure to like, follow, and share the video because it's important information. One woman in Baghdad wrote in her journal, "The electricity is out again. We cook when we can. We sleep when we can. We pray the tanks don't roll past tonight." She was known online as Riverbend. Her blog became a window into the war. She said they survived airstrikes by blocking out their windows, hiding in interior hallways, and listening for the distinct sound of incoming jets. She said every night was a gamble. Another Iraqi man wrote, "We had 3 hours of electricity a day, the fridge was useless, we buried food underground to keep it cool." Families turned root cellars into makeshift pantries. They rotated between several homes just in case one got bombed, so helping each other out and the community aspect was really strong there. Everyone from the kids to the adults knew the drill. If a helicopter hovered, lie flat. If gunfire starts, crawl to the bathtub. At the beginning, shops were stripped clean in days, and even after that, it was very difficult to get food at the store. If you wanted bread, you had to wake up before dawn and wait in line. Around this time was where they would see the least amount of fighting, so this was the best time to try and go and get food. But still, the risk of a firefight breaking out at any moment was always there. Another thing that people did was they got really creative. One man said he hid cash inside old cassette tapes because no one's going to steal them and no one's really going to check them. Other people disguised their front door with graffiti so it looked abandoned. Entire apartment buildings agreed to a rule: never turn on lights at night, not even candles, because snipers looked for a glow. Hospitals were war zones as well. One medic said, "We ran out of gloves, so we used plastic bags. No antibiotics, no anesthesia. People screamed during surgery." Parents learned to treat fevers, wounds, and infections on their own, mostly using natural remedies. Many people kept a backpack near the front door with iodine, gauze, water, food, and a little bit of money, just in case they suddenly had to run away. Mistakes were deadly. One family fled their home because they heard rumors of a raid, only to get caught in the crossfire of a firefight hours later. Another family ignored the panic, stayed home, and survived. What does that tell us? You should always have a reliable group of people, hopefully multiple sources confirming something before you actually act on it and take their advice and listen to them. The other thing that it tells us is that bugging out and evacuating can be very dangerous. They mostly lived on tea and bread, and they slept fully dressed at night in case they had to evacuate quickly. Those who had radios kept them close at all times. Information is vital. In most places, it was way too dangerous to be outside, so most of the times neighbors would just whisper to each other through walls. They avoided roads and they avoided rooftops. Both make you an easy target because you're out in the open. One woman said, "I learned not to cry during the bombs because it makes your heart beat faster, and when your heart beats faster, you lose control." And if you ask them, they would tell you the exact same thing, all of them. They all thought that this could never happen to them, not in a million years.